A very good what is Sunday afternoon to you. Hope I find you well. But today, here in Manchester, awful. Not awful, but dreadful, boring, grey, dull, all that kind of thing. I suppose it's only May, and here in the northwest of England, we don't see a lot of sunshine, so we'd celebrate when we do, and that's why in the last couple of weeks, it's been fantastic. Sorry I've been away for a few days, not too well. Bedridden yesterday, which comes every now and again with the new MS thing going on. But other than that, not too bad. And sorry if I look a bit dishevelled today, because I feel a little bit dishevelled today. It's a very short video, this one, but hopefully quite a nice one. First one, watch related, tiny little bit watch related. We're talking about watch check, I suppose. Rolex Hulk, there it is, not too bad. What it is about this, I get lots and lots of questions. People who reply to my videos about the Hulk, saying, have I still got it? Why don't I wear it? Well, yes, obviously, I've still got it. So why don't I wear it more often? Well, kind of reason is it is my most expensive watch that I have bought. Now I say I have bought because my dad's GMT Master 1 from the 60s is kind of silly money these days, even for a second-hand one. So I kind of look after both my Rolexes equally well, and I don't really want to ding the Hulk, given that these days I can have bad days where, I think I said in one of my other videos, I do kind of knock my arms and things on door handles and things, and I don't really want to ding this particularly. So I know it comes out on high days and holidays, apart from today, because I want to show you that I've still got it. And it comes out when I'm going out or with friends or Christmas or whatever it is. So yes, to those who are wondering, yes, I've still got it. Yes, I still love it. Yes, I still look after it. And one of the other reasons that I don't seem to wear it that often is that I've got so many other watches that I wear that I also love, which are also not as expensive, so therefore I'm not too worried if I ding them a little bit. So that's kind of the Rolex Hulk thing out of the way. Now I don't know whether it's me, just as an aside, my camera seems to be going dark and light and dark and light. Can you let me know if that is the case? Now, what is the other thing about this video is a kind of a life hack pointed at the people who might be suffering the same issues with MS, such as around numbness and things. But don't turn off, because this is a good one, I think, for all of us. Now, what it is about, it doesn't matter too much for those, and matter at all, for those who use kind of Airbud, I've lost the word, sorry, mind fog, hang on, headphones. If you use wireless headphones, then this is not going to bother you if you're listening to your MP3 player or music on your phone or whatever. But for those of us who still have plugged 3¼ jack into our phones or MP3 players, we all are too aware of the nightmare that when you put your speakers in your headphones in your pocket, you take them out, all the cable is all twisted and wound up and all that kind of thing. And it's a nightmare untangling all this, even if you are fully functional. Now you can imagine what it's like if, like me now, my hands feel as though I feel a pair of rubber gloves constantly on my fingers. My sensation is that low these days. So I came up with a life hack, and I say don't turn off if you've not got MS and you don't have these problems, because I think it's a good one. Anyway, I try to find good in every negative that I have in my life. It's difficult with MS at the moment because I'm relatively new from the diagnosis, but bear with me. But a little good thing that I think has come out of my asthma is the days where it used to be really, really bad. I was on 100% oxygen when things got bad. I had my own oxygen tank that I could take. So if you've ever been in hospital, you would kind of recognise this little oxygen mask, where what you had was a little screw-on gadget on here, a connector. Now onto the connector, this little small bore rubber clear plastic tube thing that pushed on to the connector that was on here, so it kind of ended up looking something like this, and that obviously went over your mouth, over your nose, and that round the back of your head. Okay. Now, going back to the headphone issue, what pushed me to actually try to do this life hack was that I went out for a walk last week and decided I was going to listen to some music on my phone, pulled my headphones out of my pocket, decided that it was more complex than unravelling the mysteries of the universe, and ended up not going out at all. So, what I did, I found a piece of this. I've got a few bits of this milling around the place. They're not doing anything in particular. The sad thing is with them, they get all quite messy and not straight. They don't stay straight any longer once you've got them curled up in boxes for storage and things. So I put them in a bowl of boiling water, soften them up, then stretch them out and put a weight on either end so it was nice and straight. What I did then, I actually cut down the whole length of one side of that piece of pipe and fed through my cable for my headphones. So what you've got in effect is a piece of pipe, plastic pipe, which is obviously not going to get damaged. I've got my headphones coming out of one end. I've got a section of it there which allows me to answer telephone calls or skip tracks. And then if I go down the other length of the pipe is the jack. So, and what this does, you can wind it up just the same as you would do nice and small to put it in your pocket, so you can put it in little circles or whatever you like this. And then when you get it out to go out for a walk or whatever, you just get hold of one end, and it opens up perfectly straight, untangled. So for me, given the problems I'm actually experiencing right now, the benefit of not having to spend, 3/4 of an hour, as it were, untangling everything that's become knotted. And how does it come knotted? In your pocket. I try really hard when I put things away to keep things nice and neat, so they'll come out of my pocket nice and neat. But I guess it's a little bit like, how do you always lose one sock? How does that happen? Mysteries of the universe. But I'm saying now, I've just got one long, nice, straight piece of pipe with plug at one end, headphones at the other. Now, I appreciate that we might not all suffer from asthma, and I'm delighted for you if you don't, because it's something that really you wouldn't want. So I'm not too sure whether somewhere like an electrical factor or something like that would perhaps sell cable guarding plastic sheaths or something like that is of that bore. It's a tiny little bore. If I find the other bit. So in effect, this end is the end that the plug goes on. So it's only a tiny little hole. But the beauty of it is, if you slice down one side, of course, it all opens up. When you feed your speaker cable, headphone cable through it, as it were, it all opens up and you can just slide it in. So if you go to a motor factors, perhaps, maybe they've got hose covers that's something like that. But put it all in there, and regardless how many times you kind of, put it in or take it out of your pocket, ensure that you leave a gap for your little control to answer calls or whatever, or turn up and down the volume, as it were, and you will have perfectly straight, untangled headphones. So a headphone life hack for anybody who's struggling with untangled headphones, or if you're like me and you're suffering from numbness caused by MS, or indeed any other neural problem at all that might have this issue. I hope that helps. Anyway, I hope I find you all well. Thanks very much for watching this. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.